I will not be with you long. Do not begin to think I am yours. This is a convenient arrangement, that is all.
Just humor me. It's 2 syllables. Hell, oh. I know you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Hello.
See? I bet if you really worked at it, you could even smile.
My clan is dead, and I have not avenged them. What would make me smile? I will travel with you as long as our interests coincide. Your crew has welcomed me. I did not expect that.
We've got an open-door policy.
It was not a coincidence I came to you on Balmora. Your name is famous among bounty hunters for the price both Skavik and Rogan put on you. I wanted to see who was worth so many credits.
Can you put a credit value on this? I always thought I was priceless.
Every man and woman has someone who will pay to see them dead. Most just don't follow through. Do not worry. I would not give this up for a bounty. You are not what I expected, Captain. I've seen you in battle. I know you can fight. But I've been killing Jedi and Republic troopers since my childhood, and you are nothing like them.
What, the Mandalorian kids not know tag?
Even the youngest Mandalorian child would rather prove her mettle in a real fight than play games for points. My father would not have thought you an honorable opponent. But I have seen your victories. I believe you are a worthy foe.
And what do Mandalorian women do with a worthy foe? Rawr.
Usually, they kill him. A warrior can only challenge herself against enemies of honor and courage. There is no honor in attacking those beneath you. A worthy foe is a gift. In defeating them, we hone ourselves to the best we can be and bring honor to the name Mandalorian. Or so I was taught. I did not expect our travels to linger so long, Captain. I kept thinking I would leave at the next port, but I appreciate the trust you have shown me. And more often than not, I admire your decisions. You can be far more ruthless than your reputation suggests.
You certainly opened my eyes to some new ways of looking at things.
When you look at me like that, are you interested in me as a woman? Is this your way of pursuing a relationship?
I didn't realize I just had to put in an order.
5 years ago, my lover refused to come to my clan's aid. I left him. I have not known a man since. Are there things you regret, Captain? It is not an emotion I was raised to feel. We act, and we face the consequences with courage. But it is far easier to discipline my body than my mind.
How about you work on your mind and leave the body to me?
I should have been with my clan when the Empire came for them. I'd left to join another clan, to follow a lover. At the moment they were betrayed, I knew nothing.
I don't imagine anyone can just walk up and arrest a bunch of Mandalorians.
The Empire could not have succeeded without treachery. I only know they used some kind of time-released poison, then arrested them as they lay unconscious. When I called for my lover's clan to defend them, the cowards refused. They were not true Mandalorians.
That's a tough break. I'm sorry.
A Mandalorian does not ask for tears shed over his corpse, only that his death be visited tenfold on those who killed him. I have a name.
Akhavi?
Not me. I know whose order Moff Tyrek signed. To execute my clan, it was sent by Imperial Major Stan Wu. I've heard of him. He is a liaison between the Empire and hired bounty hunters. I will kill him.
You can't just walk up to an Imperial Major and blast him. Do you have an actual plan?
I'll exploit the Major's position and turn it against him. The Major is hiring the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. I will go there and present myself as one of them. Once I secure a meeting with Major Stan Wu, all that's left is to pull the trigger.
There's another step after that. Get the blazes off Nar Shaddaa before the Empire catches you.
This is not my first execution. I always leave myself an exit. If we do not see each other again, retursi a me.
You made it back alive. I assume the Imperial wasn't so lucky.
That sniveling worm was no more the architect of my clan's destruction than Moff Tyrek was. I left him alive, wallowing in his disgrace. Major Stan Wu ordered the execution because of lies told to him by another Mandalorian, Tayari Rook. The true crime rests with him.
What would make a fellow Mandalorian want to sell out your clan?
I will ask the traitor his reasons before I kill him. Rook presented Major Stanwu with evidence that Clan Spar reneged on a contract. My people were hired to destroy transport ships full of young Jedi, but the Empire's target survived. If Clan Spar had accepted that contract, the Jedi would be dead. Rook framed us.
You already know what to do. Find this Rook and stick a blaster in his face.
I've already begun my hunt for Teari Rook. I will settle his debt to Clan Spar. Why am I here, Captain? I've been clear about my reason for joining you, but I never understood what you want from me. Am I a hired gun, or is there something more?
You know what I want. I just didn't think you were ready to talk about it.
How do you know if you don't ask? Why did you assemble this crew? It is too momentous a decision to make on impulse. Do your loyalties truly lie with the Republic?
The Republic is a big, self-righteous pool of money, and I've got swimming privileges.
The Republic worships its own weakness. They waste their warriors defending those who cannot care for themselves. They call for loyalty to a government of strangers instead of a family and clan. You could do better. What are you looking for from me, Captain? You have expressed interest in a relationship, yet you continue to eye others every time we land. Am I a crew member? A friend? Are we to be lovers?
All of those. I want to share my life with you, Akhavi.
I've never thought to make such a commitment to any man. Why? Do you see so much of yourself in me? Do you think I would follow you blindly and never question your choices? You want me to share your life. What would that life be?
Once our reflexes slow down, I figured we'd get a bungalow on some little moon, adopt a couple of cocky street kids, maybe a dog.
That is hardly the future I'd imagined. My mother fought off 4 raiders single-handedly when 8 months pregnant, and returned to training when I was 12 weeks old. There is no room in Mandalorian life for your idea of domestic bliss. I considered thinking up some coy comment to greet you with, but that's not me. I see the games of flirtation you play, but I cannot take part.
You could start with a joke. I'd love to hear you laugh, Akhavi.
A Mandalorian woman goes to a hut arms dealer and says, "I want to buy a blaster. It's for my husband." The hut says, "What kind does he prefer? Carbine? Rifle? What does he care?" The woman says, "He doesn't even know I'm going to kill him."
I didn't know Mandalorians told jokes.
Usually, non-Mandalorians don't see the humor in them. I cannot put a name on our relationship. Among Mandalorians, there are 2 types of union a woman seeks with a man. The casual one, pursued for mutual enjoyment, or a serious one, intended to make more children for the clan.
You left off love. Is that not a reason?
Nikartal Gararasun. That is the closest thing we say to love. It means, I will know you forever. It implies you will risk your own death to ensure that you are never left without them. I have only heard it in stories. No man or woman I knew ever said it. There is a method to your madness. When we met, I thought your fighting was driven by impulse, with no strategy or plan. But I began to see a pattern in the chaos.
Well, maybe we can have a few practice sessions. Teach you some dirty tricks.
I believe I've learned those tricks already, Captain. And speaking of how you fight, there is more I can learn from you than I thought. It would certainly earn me the edge of surprise should I be among Mandalorians again. I have learned more about the scum who betrayed my clan. Teari Rook claims he has earned the title Mandalorian. But I heard nothing of him passing the trials of strength and courage required to join a clan.
What does it take to be adopted as a Mandalorian?
It is up to each clan. We do not care much for central authority. But no one would accept a new brother who had not shown his worth. I have called myself Mandalorian since I left my mother's side at age 3 to begin training. It is not easy to put that behind me.
Most kids that age are mastering the toilet, not the blaster.
Most kids are not Mandalorian. We start training for war when our bodies and minds are still elastic, to make what we learn a part of ourselves. I had a jetpack and blaster before I ever had a friend. Keba Jirir Garade, Jagishade, Kotla Adalishade, Kotla Shaya. Train your sons to be strong, but your daughters to be stronger. It's not easy to get time alone with you, Captain. Maybe we should make up an urgent mission for Risha and Corso and everyone. Somewhere at least an hour away.
An hour? I think I'm insulted. We'll need the whole night.
I took the liberty of booking them a room planetside. You will be the first outsider to be this close to me without my armor.
They've been missing out.
I had no idea all those smuggling compartments were for more than just cargo. But that explains the holo recorders in them.
Just wait until we kick off the artificial gravity.
Oh. Tayari Rook claims to lead his own clan. He destroyed my clan with his slander and then dares to raise up his mishmash of slavers and pirates and call them Clan Rook. And no one has challenged them.
Haven't the other Mandalorian clans caught wind of this? Shouldn't they be angry too?
Rook is careful. Anyone who could speak against him is already dead or dishonored. This isn't even the worst of it. The man I was with when my people fell, his clan lost all honor after I left. They joined Clan Rook. My old lover dishonors the name Mandalorian. That coward dies with the rest of Rook's filth.
First he turned his back on you, then he joined up with a man who betrayed you. I say he deserves whatever he gets.
I've often wondered if you listened when I told you about my people. Now I know. Rook's clan is on Hutta, bowing and scraping for the cartel. The scum have no discipline. Destroying their camp will be easy. When I'm finished, it will be as if Clan Rook never existed. I leave for Hutta immediately.
You look, well, not exactly happy. Less angry than usual.
It's over. The filth who destroyed my clan and dishonored its name is dead.
I'm guessing the real story's a little more complicated. Wouldn't mind hearing it.
There was little to tell. It was violent and brief. Before he died, Rook confessed his crime. He destroyed my clan because the lie gained him a favorable contract with the Empire. He killed my people for profit, nothing more. The galaxy is no poorer without him.
People who do terrible things for profit. Boy, I'm glad I don't know anyone who fits that description.
Before taking profit, always analyze the cost. I could not have avenged my people without the resources and opportunities you've provided. I will repay that debt, Captain. When I accepted your kiss, I did not expect you to come away with my heart. But I find myself thinking of you as more than a lover. I want to share every moment with you.
I love you, Akhavi.
I... Nikarta Kararasun. I did not expect ever to say that to a man. For any Mandalorian, family is most important. That is instilled from birth. Whether you join the clan by blood or adoption, every Mandalorian seeks to one day have children to pass our traditions down to. When I left, I assumed that was over. What did I have that was worth passing on?
I am your family. I want you to be my wife.
Nivori Gare Durak, Gare Dor. Those are the words of our marriage ceremony. They declare a bond of trust and affection between partners.
Ni Vore Gari Durak Garidur. For as long as we both shall live.
This was my father's helmet. I recovered it after he was taken by the Empire. I want you to have it. I do not need it with me any longer to mourn the family I lost. I have a family now. I was wrong.
Your judgment is perfect. After all, you chose me.
My one lapse. You've changed me. When I joined you, I thought it would be a moment's distraction. I had sworn never to give my loyalty again. I was wrong. There is nothing in my lifetime that could make me leave your side.